What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to City Skylines. Now, just a quick sort of heads up, because there's a few things have happened, because what happened was I recorded an episode, and for some reason, the recording didn't work. The sound did, but the video didn't record. But it's okay. It's fine. We'll just keep going. I'll try and remember what happened and explain. The main things I did was, well, this place is starting to grow. Residential is starting to increase, which is good news. But apart from that, there wasn't too much. We also had bulldozed some buildings. I fiddled with the budget a little bit. That was the main thing I did. I upped the budget for the fire department all the time and the police at night time, but not in the daytime. And then I cut the school budget at night time because I thought schools normally closed at night, but I don't know, maybe not in our town. And then I destroyed a few of the schools because we are starting to just have too many educated workers and not enough uneducated ones. I don't know, not enough buyers for products. Like, I don't really understand who the buyer. I assume obviously it's commercial, but I mean they're exporting a lot of it too. It's not completely. I don't know. Can you not just export more of the product? Like, is that not something you can do? You can see here export is still mostly goods. I mean, some of it is now ore products and forestry products as well for the first time. But yeah, import wise, much more coming in. Almost no goods coming in. So maybe that is, I don't know, maybe that's part of the issue, but I'm not sure. But those were the main things I did, and then I built some weird railway bridge because this flood thing it got even worse. Now we just have this sort of lake. I don't know if it's drying up or if it's going to stay like this forever. But we got this pretty bumpy, it's more like a roller coaster than a bridge, but there you go. For the trains, and I don't even know if they can turn on it, to be honest, but it looks like they can. I want to see how this goes, actually, because up here, oh no, it's up here, never mind. I was going to say, I don't think any train can actually make this turning. I don't think that's an actual turning. Much as I wish it was, because that would be terrifying to go around that on a train. And I think with regards to our dam that I put down, I think the water flow is just not really quick enough. Like, it's not really outputting anything significant. Compared to like up here, it's like rapid up here if you zoom in at like speed 2. So if I go here, you can see this water, it's pretty gentle. It's almost not even moving on this side, and then it's very slow on this side. And then if you come all the way over here, it does look to be moving kind of rapidly. It's not that bad anymore, but I don't know. Maybe that's nothing to do with it. But yeah, we do have a growing forestry industry, which is pretty exciting. It's starting to fill up. The problem is I didn't really leave any space for roads in between, which was a big mistake because, yeah, now I'm sort of screwed trying to squeeze in more. Okay, we'll just have it okay, this could work. We'll do it so that we don't have to, there we go, we'll do an inside bit, look, and then we'll zone this for more forestry industry, and then we don't have to knock anyone's businesses down or anything, and I'll try and get the same going up here. Sort of come out to there, come up as far to here. Oh no, that's maybe a bit too far. Yeah, we are definitely recording this time. Just thought I'd have a little check before I have my heart broken again. Right, there we go. And then I'm going to make this look so weird. I'm trying to squeeze in as much as possible. Oh my goodness. There we go. That will allow for full zoning everywhere, as grim as it looks. So there we go. That will be more forestry products for our city. New export. I don't really know what you do with make wood, burn stuff. I don't know, but yeah, more forestry related things. We will need to provide water to all these businesses. But yeah, something else. It's another source of jobs at the end of the day, which you can't really. I don't think the people can complain about because we're recovering. We're at the most jobs ever now in our town, so that's obviously good. But if you from where it should have been, had we never had that big down period for jobs, it's quite low. Like, it could be a lot better. This looks horrific, but again, it does the job. Yeah, it could be a lot better, but we'll make it, and we're getting towards 65,000 people, which will unlock an airport as well. You can see the population going up much more steadily now. And the available jobs here, it's bouncing. I don't know why it's going up and down. I think that's more natural of the businesses maybe struggling and closing as opposed to changes I'm making. Because, I'm creating new spaces for new things to open. But yeah, slowly but surely. There you go. But this should fill up with quite a lot of new places over time. And it may have, eventually we may even just clear up all this goods factories, because there's clearly too many. I did say in that episode that didn't record, I'd try and do something with oil, but it depends what sort of plots we can buy. I think there's some in this one. But yeah, there's not much actually available. I was worried at the start. I just assumed it's not happening. I do assume that these water pumps would never run the lake dry. I can't remember what it looked like before, but it seems to be doing fine. See, we take all the water out of the lake, we drink it, we use it for whatever we need it for across the city, and then it all ends up back in this river flowing from this angle. Well, it's never coming back to the lake again, that's for sure. So, don't know what exactly is going on there. But yeah, the lake has not seemed to have been too overly diminished, so that's fine. That is such a weird road, little zebra road. We should probably just connect it so that there is a way out. There we go. Before any buildings are built there, let's squeeze that in. There we go. But there's plenty of space for some forestry, industry buildings to come on in. It looks like there is lots of trucks here. These forestry trucks. Oh yeah, you can see all the logs being carried around just to add to the traffic. It was carnage already just from the train harbour. The cargo train place and all the garbage trucks. But now there's also a load of forestry trucks and all the ore trucks as well going up into this place as well. So there is plenty of extra traffic now. Look how busy it is. At least they're using all the lanes. See, it's not so bad when they use all the lanes for once, because they're actually turning, I guess. But there you go. You can see plenty of traffic building up. But traffic flow is also, I think, at an all-time high, 71%. Or maybe not, since, you know, the start of the game was probably better. But for the most part, lots of routes looking much more safe. This one is quite... This was red, but it doesn't look too bad. We've still got this island to build on. Obviously, I said I was going to put a prison on it, but I realised how expensive the prison was, and we don't need one, so we'll avoid that. We're still making a healthy amount. There is still some demand for residential. It's low, but it is there. This area is sort of filled up completely now. Not much more space for any new... Don't really see any new buildings going up. Most of the new buildings, yeah, they're starting to shoot up over here in Myrtle Park, our district, our eco-friendly district. You can see recycling is encouraged, free public transport, not that there's any out here, schools out. We're trying to encourage people, that's all over the town, and trying to encourage people to work instead of going to higher education at the moment. Encouraging of biking, recycling plastic, combustion engine ban, and electric cars. So no combustion engines allowed. I'm not sure that rule is being strictly followed, but there is certainly, you know, hopefully there'll be some more electric cars and just a much better environment. And you can see the buildings have a very different feel to everywhere else in the town. All these residential buildings, they've got grass on the roof and stuff. It's just a very different kind of feel. Every residential area, this is an office area, but everywhere's got its own unique sort of vibe, which I like. You know, this area is sort of the older styled high density buildings, whereas up here is now looking very new and modern, particularly to the south. This bit here, which is near the empty part with the parks, is particularly quite new. There's a lot of dead bodies stacking up over here again. Ooh, that is a bit of a queue. I don't know why there are single lane roads after all the outsides are 2-lane roads, but there you go. The flow onto the bridge is not too bad. Maybe having cars coming in from that direction isn't the best idea. I'm so glad with this solution. This was so bad at one point, but now, at least on this side, there's just no queue. It looks great. I think there's a bit of a queue up here, but nothing crazy. You know, a couple of red lights. Nothing out of this world. This side of town is a lot worse now. I'm going to be honest. Down here, I forced all the cars around this way. It's just built. I just made the area for the queue to build up much longer. That's all I've done. I haven't really fixed anything at all. Although it seems like there's less queues in general. There's still the main one here in the middle and one here, which is obviously you've got to swing all the way around here. So I've made that queue basically a bajillion times longer. But is there any way in from here, or did I stop that? No, you can still get in here. Okay, I just wanted to check. So there is a way in off both roads. That's fine. There's still not many ways into this tech cluster. But how do you have electricity? Oh, fair enough. It's just a random bit of luck, I guess. Oh, this area is not zoned. If I zone this, we might actually get more. So let's go ahead and do it. I don't know if anything will come up. There's not much demand, but again, we can just put it there. We'll see if anything happens. Is there any water? Yeah, there's water. Building is emptying. Hurry up and empty. Doesn't look as much new. Oh, no, there we go. Another new building. This is going to look so much more filled up and busy once all the middle is filled out as well. It's bad enough as it is, but the traffic is at least not bad. Obviously, these huge skyscrapers have nowhere near as many people as you'd think working in them. Most of them are like 9. 6 workers here with 0 jobs available. Yeah, it's not too bad. And the traffic, I mean, this bridge is never used anymore, at least from that side. This other one is used quite frequently to get out of the town. Things are doing good. We're moving on up. Oh, population's dropped again. What have I done now? It's staggering a bit. Available jobs. Oh, it's peaked again. 26,000. I'm trying to get it up. There must be a way to encourage it. I feel like lower taxes for businesses could help again. If only I could afford. Well, we've got money. We're not 1% off the taxes for commercial. Okay, let's knock it off everything. 7%, 8%, 6%, 9%. Let's see if that helps. Now I'm going to up the residential taxes by 1%. Just to make up for it. See what that does to our budget. Just destroys it. We have no money left. We go bankrupt tomorrow. Wouldn't surprise me. Could just happen. New forestry buildings going up. So we are creating new jobs. I'm not just getting rid of any industry. I know a lot. Okay, a lot over here is going out of business too, which is not so good. Let's clear these plots as quick as possible. We don't want them to know that it's going horrifically wrong. Yeah, if we clear this, at least, I don't know. There's new ones going up, so, you know, someone else, some other brave businessman is willing to risk all his money. So there's at least that. There we go, but there is a lot of abandoned buildings here. But there we go. That's cleared the space. Opens up some new investment. I don't know. Maybe, well, that is a big chimney. Whoa. Oh yeah, there's a few of these. Well, what are you making? Household goods. Okay. But there's still just nowhere for the product to go. I know that we haven't really built any new commercial zones for ages, but I mean, there's no demand for it, so I can't just make it out of nowhere. Low demand for residential zone, but it's increasing. There's new homes going up over here. People are moving in. It's looking good. Self-sustaining part of the city. There's just dead body issues everywhere. Is that what's putting people off? I mean, it would be pretty off-putting. Is it just dead people waiting for transport? Is it actual... Yeah. Okay, maybe it is just a lack of crematoriums. I don't know. Those tend to help. Crematorium. The main issues are around here. Let's put a couple. We've got this empty street. We may as well squeeze in a few. We'll sneak in 2 here. That's made people happy. There's one down here. There is a crematorium here already. So I don't know how they've not managed to get here, but we'll put in another one. That was really dead in the office blocks. There's someone dead over here already, so we'll give them access to one as well. Where else is there lots of dead people? Up here to the north is particularly bad. So we'll try and squeeze one in for you guys. I don't know if these will even help that much, but we've got to try something. There we go. Provide some better. Just build loads of these. There we go. That is going to help. Probably not. Is there loads of dead bodies? Oh, there's some down here. There we go. Let's clear up these dead bodies. There is now plenty of hearses available. Just go get rid of them. Clear them up. Surely you can handle it now. Like, surely. I've literally just doubled. Or maybe not doubled. We had a lot before, but helped. Certainly. There's plenty of jobs going in construction in our town. That's for sure. Plenty of new towers going up all the time. Yeah, there's some new ones popping up in the tech cluster too. For all these areas that are complaining, they don't seem to be afraid to open new businesses. I'm not surprised those smart reads people are empty. They have like 9 of these towers. Like it would, surely they weren't doing a that good a job. Like surely. But that'll be it for this episode. So as always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.